there, welcome back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician. Back to watch some Lady Gaga. I really enjoyed listening to her recent single release Disease and also watching her perform Happy Mistake from her Harlequin album, and I just wanted to listen to more, and you had left some very helpful suggestions in the comments of my previous videos, and so here we are to watch her live on air with Ryan Seacrest performing Perfect Illusion, the acoustic version. So this will be really interesting. I don't know if she's at the piano or if she has a guitarist with her or what's going to go on here, but we're going to just dive in and enjoy the song. Obviously this is going back many a year. I think this performance is from 8 years ago, so we are going back in time, but I think it's really interesting to do this kind of thing because you get to see how a vocal changes over time. Voices do change over time. Everything about a voice just develops as you age, and things like range are affected, and of course the longer that you're singing for, the more your stamina builds. Things can affect your voice over time. There's just so much that goes into our voice, and because it's connected to the body, of course, whatever happens to your body affects your voice as well. So anyway, enough of the science class. Let's just dive into this and see what is going on, and we'll do the same thing we always do, which is kind of analyze, stop at the interesting points and talk about what's happening. Okay, I just realized that my plaits come out, which is kind of annoying me, but ignore that. Alrighty then, here we go. Oh yeah, piano. Her physicality here is really interesting.
Trying to get control, pressure's taking its toll, stuck in the middle zone, I just want you alone. My guessing game is strong, way too real to be wrong, caught up in your show, yeah, at least now I know.
Okay, so the thing that strikes me instantly is, by the way, it's amazing when you do a vocal like this, you know, to be so exposed. The pressure in a radio environment is a lot different as well to performing in a performance space that is still acoustic, but you have an audience in front of you. This is a very different, strange environment. But what's coming through is that nasal twang within her quality. There's her vowel shape placement, which I think is really interesting. She kind of chooses this more closed mouth approach, so that flattens everything. Not flattens as in changes the tone or the notes that she's singing, but flattens the vowel shape. So instead of having that open sensation, although right at the very end there you get that more closed sensation. I think we were going up to that C#5 there, but wow, the connection in that vocal. I'll just take it back a phrase.
Way too real to be wrong, caught up in your show, yeah, at least now I know.
Her vibrato there as well.
It wasn't love, it wasn't love, it was a perfect illusion.
Now we get the open
Mistaken for
jaw.
love, it wasn't love, it was a perfect illusion.
Wow, the reverb.
Oh, you were a perfect illusion. I don't need us to see, I felt you touching me.
I quite like as well the free time element to this. That's what this kind of performance affords you. The freedom to move at whatever pace you want, because you're in control. You're the person controlling the backing track, so to speak, as well as the vocal. That's just that natural feeling, that movement within her that is coming out here. One thing I want to talk about as well, and it's an annoying thing. I'm looking at my own keyboard and stand here and considering what Lady Gaga's seated like here, and I'm thinking about all the gigs that I do where I feel kind of uncomfortable because a lot of keyboard stands have this X. I don't know if you've ever seen underneath when a keyboard's sat on it. You can have stands that do this and stands that do this. I am assuming that Lady Gaga has one that's doing this, and what's really frustrating about them is that you kind of don't have much room for your knees. It's a strange thing to talk about, I suppose, in this video, but it's important because your posture and your body shape and everything that you're doing here affects your vocal as well. So I'm just looking at Lady Gaga and how she's crossed her legs. She's in this kind of sideways position, which I have done myself before. This could just be a choice, you know, she could just be doing it because she wants to do that and she's embodying a character. I suspect there's an element of that, but I also suspect that there's an element of the fact that it's awkward to sit at a keyboard. So I just wanted to mention that because it might not be something that you necessarily think about when watching the video.
High like I'm finally free, maybe you're just a dream.
Love the
That's
intent
what
in
it
that.
means to crush. Now that I'm waking up, I still feel the blow, but at least now I know
power.
it wasn't love.
The growl.
It wasn't love.
Wait.
Waking up, I still feel the blow, but at least now I know it wasn't love.
The growl
It
onset.
wasn't love.
The rasp.
It was a perfect illusion, mistaken for love. It wasn't love. It was a perfect illusion. Oh, you are a perfect illusion.
Wait, hear that again.
You are a perfect illusion.
No breath. Love the phrasing there. I really like as well the more classical element of the piano coming through at this point.
It was a perfect illusion. It was a perfect illusion. Somewhere in all the confusion.
Really unique with the piano playing here. So these staccato, short, sharp stabs onto the keyboard. And there's almost an element of, is she going to sing again? But the thing about Gaga is that she always takes her time to place things in the exact space that she wants to. There's a confidence, an air of confidence in her performances. You know she's going to deliver it, but it's just unique each time. So that's really grabbing me.
Mistaken for love, mistaken for love, mistaken for love. I'm over the show, yeah, at least now I know it wasn't love.
Wow, that again.
I'm over the show, yeah, at least now I know it wasn't love.
That key change.
It wasn't love.
So what's great about this is that it doesn't sound like she's in pain reaching for these notes. She grabs them and brings them to us in such a great way, tonality wise and resonance wise. Yeah, so we're going up to that D sharp 5 now, and that change, that key change, so masterfully done.
It was a perfect illusion.
This is high.
Mistaken for love. It wasn't love. It was a perfect illusion.
Nice dynamic change just coming back down here.
You are a perfect illusion. Oh.
Really unique. Again, just having the staccato vocal, the break, and coming in at the end. I was not expecting that. Staccato phrases, you know, oftentimes with singers you'll hear really long extended notes to showcase certain parts of their vocal, but that's unique because of the staccato nature of some of those vocals and the resonance within her voice. So totally Gaga, isn't it? And let's not forget as well that she's sat down during this, so all of these really intense high vocals are done seated, which again, I mean, I was talking about the physicality in a performance and how body shape affects everything. Sitting down affects things too, of course. It affects your breath control and just placement everywhere, so learning to sing and play is a different thing to just standing and singing or dancing and singing. We know that Gaga does all of these things, but it's just something to think about as well. Let me know what you thought of that Perfect Illusion acoustic performance, and what's been your favourite acoustic and just normal band setup performance from Gaga. Let me know your suggestions in the comments box down below. I love live stuff, so if you have any live links, please do leave them there as well, and I'll see what I can do about another reaction. And if you enjoyed this video and you haven't already, feel free to hit that subscribe button, become part of our family here. You can find me on my extra services, things like my Patreon, where you can join for free, choose a tier at any time. There's lots of exclusive content on there, early access to videos, helping me choose my thumbnails, exclusive reactions and singing tips and songwriting tips videos. So much to discover, so do go ahead and check that out. And you can also see my Wisio page, link in the description box down below, where I help you with your vocals personally. So we do a kind of thing where you will send me your questions and I send you back a video response, so it's all done remotely. You send it to me and I send it back to you, so you get the picture. Go and check out my reviews over on there too, and I look forward to seeing you on another video very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Love you.